The EU will be permitted to have a permanent office in Northern Ireland despite controversy over the matter as Brexit talks drag on. Brexit trade talks have been extended, but the possibility of a deal with the EU remains on a knife edge. While both camps have indicated that there has been progress, access to UK fishing waters could come to sink the possibility of an agreement. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has already agreed to remove the contentious clause of the Internal Market Bill which would have broken international law by giving Northern Ireland unfettered access to Britain's markets. But the borders around the island of Ireland remain a divisive issue, and the government has conducted another U-turn on Northern Ireland in recent weeks. Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove agreed to allow the EU to have some officials permanently based in Northern Ireland, so it can keep an eye on goods crossing the Irish Sea, earlier this month. It was part of a deal with the bloc over how the Irish borders will work when the Brexit transition period draws to a close on December 31. This is separate to the talks over a trade deal which are still deadlocked. The concession on the EU's permanent base will therefore not be affected by whether or not a trade deal is struck at the 12th hour. A government source explained to the Daily Mail, the EU do have the right under the Northern Ireland Protocol in the withdrawal agreement to supervise processes conducted by UK authorities, which we will of course support. But there will be no mini-embassy, no mission, no building with a flag or brass plaque. The Northern Ireland Protocol means that, although Northern Ireland will remain part of the UK and still leave the EU, it has to remain part of the bloc's single market and customs union. This is to prevent friction arising on its barrier with the Republic of Ireland, which has been an area of violence in the past when it was a hard border. However, the idea of an EU base in Northern Ireland was previously dismissed by Downing Street.